I'm Dr. Noelle Lucas from the Blue Oasis Pet Hospital, and our clients often have questions for us about how to treat dog allergies. So we've written some of those questions down, and I have my assistant Joy who's going to ask me some of those questions. So Joy, what's our first question?
Dr. Lucas, how will a veterinarian test my dog for allergies?
So testing dogs for allergies, there are some tests that we do have for allergies in dogs. When I think of dog allergy testing, I often think about skin testing. So that's done with little injections that are put all over their bodies, often done by a dermatologist. We often send dogs for testing to a dermatologist to get that diagnosis. We do also have blood tests that we can do. They're done less frequently than the skin testing. We also have dog allergies that are related to food, so we'll do some tests through food trials.
How soon will I get the dog allergy test results?
It depends on what test we do. So if we're doing the injection test with allergens, you'll often have that diagnosis that same day of what the dog's allergies are or allergens are. If we're doing a blood test, that may actually take us maybe a couple weeks to get those results back. If we're doing a food trial, we often won't get results from food trials for maybe 8 to 12 weeks.
What are the common treatments for dog allergies?
Depends on the allergy, of course. So if we have a seasonal allergy sufferer, so environmental allergies, we'll often start treating them the day that we suspect that they have that disease. And we'll see, hopefully, if your dog is allergenic to things in the environment, we'll be able to get some relief for them, hopefully within 1 to 2 days, sometimes within hours after we start our treatment. If it's with food, it can often just take maybe a couple months to see full results for those patients.
How are flea and insect bites on my dog treated?
So flea bites often can go undetected from pet parents because parents often don't see those fleas, but we know there's some common areas that they'll become affected. So if a dog has flea bite allergies, they'll often get itchy over their rump, the back of their lower spines, maybe tails, inner thighs. Sometimes they'll get itchy ears. So we look for those areas of itch. Oftentimes we'll spread the hair and really look at the skin, and we may see a flea running by. With a dark-haired pet, it's a little harder. We might use flea combs to find those fleas. Oftentimes we'll ask what type of flea and tick prevention your pet is on, and that will tell us if you're using a good product, if you're applying it correctly, how often are you applying it. If you're not applying anything or giving anything orally, then flea allergy is going to be on our list for what's causing your pet to be itchy when they come in.
What medicine is safe for dogs with allergies?
That's a big question. What medicines are safe for dogs with allergies? So that's a big, broad spectrum of safe. So when I think of medications, we'll think of just simple antihistamines. Some over-the-counter Benadryl can be used. It's often not very successful at helping reduce the symptoms. We have also a barrage of oral medications that have been developed for dogs, as well as some injectional therapy. We have a lot of hyposensitization treatment that we can have through the dermatologist. As far as food allergy, there's some wonderful diets that have been created that help your pet with food allergies. So often prescribe one of those diets for your pet. But there's we call it a big toolbox of tools that we have to help your pet feel better.
You mentioned Benadryl. Can I give my dog Benadryl for allergies?
Yeah, so Benadryl is safe for pets. This is not uncommon for a pet parent to just get some over-the-counter Benadryl and have tried it in their pet. In a very tiny subset of pets that have maybe more mild allergies, Benadryl can help them, especially if they have some kind of upper respiratory symptoms. But as far as like Benadryl just helping with dermatologic or skin itchiness, it's often not going to help your pet at all. It's not going to really harm them, but it's unlikely to help them.
Are there any holistic options for dog allergies?
So when I think of holistic, for me is more natural. So what's more natural than just maybe even just bathing your pet? So shampooing therapy, just getting off allergens. That's a very holistic approach. There are some just topical treatments that can be used. You can find anti-itch sprays over the counter that have some herbal products. So shampooing can often be helpful. Some of the topical treatments that may have even topical antihistamines or maybe a low corticosteroid or even maybe some tea tree I've seen, they often have the sense of helping, but they aren't really that effective. It often takes your veterinarian to help really get rid of that allergic itch and help them feel a lot better faster.
Dr. Lucas, the last question, is there anything I need to do in my home environment for my dog's allergies?
Yeah, so we know that things within the environment that will cause allergies can be smoke. So if you're a smoker, you might want to consider going outside to smoke because smoke just will pollute and cause allergies, often upper respiratory issues with pets. We will see increases of just dust, pollen, or dust mites from just not vacuuming or having a lot of fabrics that need to be washed. So more frequent vacuuming. Don't forget to vacuum your furniture and your fabrics, changing your bedding over more frequently, especially if your pet sleeps with you. There are perfumes and aerosolization, candles. Those also release things within the air that often can affect pets with allergies and make them worse. So just when you're thinking about your environment and ways that you can help, HEPA filters are also wonderful, whole house HEPA filters, even standalone room ones, changing those litter boxes over and over, especially for cats with allergies. So again, talking with your veterinarian about your environment can then lead to maybe some things that you can do to help reduce those allergens at home.